doubt anyone's going to even show up in here. But we'll see. Holy shit, I have a viewer. Name yourself. Okay, they're gone. I've got a like, which means I must have a viewer. So, comment, name yourself. I haven't done anything with this YouTube channel in 3 years. Who's in here? Let's see. Well, let me see if I can figure out how to see comments on this live. Because, like I said, I haven't done anything with this channel in 3 years. I just on a whim decided to go live tonight, so let's see. How do I watch my own live stream? Yeah, cool. I want to see my own fucking channel, thank you. There we go. Alright, well, I've got a viewer, but they're not commenting. What is that? Who is viewing this random live? Come on, comment. I wanna. Oh, I got two. Holy fuck! I got 2 viewers. After not being active on YouTube in 3 fucking years, I got 2 viewers. Who might they be? The viewer count has doubled. So I'm watching for comments. Let's engage in a conversation. I haven't talked to y'all in quite a while. Well, I got nothing to say until y'all start saying something. But maybe, I don't know. Where have I been for 3 fucking years? At the same company that I've been at since the last time I uploaded a video. Just doing the same old shit. Trucking. I'm in Iowa right now. Went on a health kick. Lost a bunch of weight. Put on a bunch of muscle. Got my own house. Got kind of lazy and put on a bunch of the weight back. I quit drinking 2 years ago. I quit smoking for 2 years, but, you know, stress does things to you, and I'm back on that. I no longer ride solo. I now team drive, but not in the sense of team driving. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what I mean. Come here, dude. I've got a buddy on the road now with me. This is Frank. Frank is the most badass beagle there ever was. He's my buddy. He's obnoxious, but he's a good boy. And I don't know what he's looking at out the window. There's nothing out there, dude. But I've seen comments on some of my videos asking, where the hell did this guy go? Is he trucking still? Did he quit? Did he die? I don't know, there's a couple times I probably could have died, but I'm still here, I'm still trucking, and yeah, I decided on a whim to go live at 10 o'clock on a fucking Saturday night. So it would be nice if my 3 whole viewers would start leaving some comments so we could maybe have a discussion about whatever. Ask anything. Ask what I've been doing, where I've been. Dog's gonna roll down the fucking windows again. Come on, dude. Yeah, he knows how to roll down the windows. I should have just let you stay asleep. Now you want to get into everything. Yeah. Good boy. You're a pain in the butt, but you're a good boy. Yeah, currently on a load right now. I went from Chicago to Jersey, delivered and picked up in Jersey, and now I'm all the way in Iowa on my way to California. So I'm bored. I've got a whole week to get out to California, so I guess we'll stay up late tonight, and if this live stream gets any traction, then I'll stay on here for a while and talk with some people. But I can't do that if nobody fucking comments. Alright. Why don't you go back to bed? Go back to bed? Yeah. Go ahead. It seems like there's a big lag on this video. Let me see. Let me turn this up, see where it's at. I'm in Iowa right now. Went on a health kick, lost a bunch of weight, put on a bunch of muscle. Oh, yeah. No, that's not that. It's lagged. Let's see where it's at. I'm in Iowa right now. Nobody's commenting. I've got one big thing to reveal to everybody, but nobody's commenting. So I guess I can't fucking reveal it now, can I? I've done something quite shocking. So I guess I can't fucking reveal it, can I? I've done something quite shocking. Alright. If nobody chats, I'm going away for another 3 fucking years. I've been live now for 10 minutes. I've had up to 3 viewers in here, and nobody's said shit. Nah, bro, you were just outside. Hey. Go lay down, buddy. Go on. Go lay down. Go on. Go chew on your bone. I'm going to sit here and wait till somebody says something. Somebody's got to say something. Why the fuck are you watching some random dude if you're not going to say anything? I have 4 viewers. Holy shit. Say something. Or I'll sit here in complete silence and waste your time and drink tea and lemonade. Haha, there's one person. It's been a long time. I'm waiting for maybe more people to get in here because I've done something that might shock some people. I can't reveal it yet. I will when we have 5 people in here. 5. I don't know how long you've been in here, Kyle, but to recap, I went over where I've been for the last 3 years. Still at the same company I was at when I uploaded my last video. Went on a health kick, lost about 100 pounds, put 50 of them back on. Was hitting the gym regularly. Haven't hit the gym in a while because I have my own house now and shit's just stressful, especially with this fucking economy. I got a dog. He's on the truck with me. I just showed him on here, but he went back to sleep. And I'm going to let him sleep because he opens the windows and gets on the dashboard. He's a beagle, so he gets into everything. I quit drinking 2 years ago. I quit smoking, but I'm back to that. Trying to quit again. I'm only a few months deep at this point. I guess I'll do the big reveal. There's one thing that I had in my last video that I no longer have, and I guess that would be hair. The fucking hair's gone. The hair's gone, and the beard's growing. I'm riding Harleys now. Have my fucking dream car. I had a 2022 Mustang. I sold that for a 2013 Mustang GT with some mods done to it. Love that car. And yeah, I'm just living life, man. Trying to make the best of what this fucked up world we live in nowadays has to offer. Just trying to stay happy. You know, the bank account ain't looking good, but the family's fed. I'm occupied. The dogs are fed. I've got 3 dogs. One of them rides with me. I got 2 beagles and a chihuahua. My family's doing good. We finally moved out of Chicago. Back to the town I grew up in, which I'm not fucking saying that on fucking YouTube. Where that's at. Yeah. Health could be better. Wealth could be better. But I'm happy. So. Little dog sent you, huh? Does he even remember who the fuck I am? See, 2002 Softail Heritage. Nice. I've got, I just started riding. I started riding in September, finally, after putting it off forever. ever. I've wanted a bike since I was a kid. And there's been several times over the last decade where I almost pulled the trigger and I backed out because I couldn't justify it financially and I was nervous. But I finally pulled the trigger in September. I bought an 87 Sportster, just the perfect bike for my short ass. Dumped it a couple of times, but, you know, learning. The first day I got it, it was raining. It took me 10 minutes to learn how to ride it, and I was off for 2 hours successfully. Took it out one more time and ditched it, leaving the stop sign at the end of my neighborhood. Let off the clutch, made my right turn, and it kicked out from underneath me. Broke my fucking sprocket cover. And because it's got mid controls, I couldn't ride it until I fixed that. So, but yeah, we're back on it now. I remember Little Dog. Oh, I remember him. We're not going to get into that discussion. Yeah, I was trying to move to the valley, but you know what? Okay, so here's how getting my own house went. Unfortunately, still in Illinois, but we were starting to save up to move to Texas, and my dad, literally a week after we finally made the decision that nothing's holding us back, we're doing it. My dad was like, hey, I'm moving to Vegas. You want to take over the house? You know, you pay the mortgage. Once the house is paid off, it's yours. Or you could buy it. So we're working on that option. But right now, I got a house for, you know, I didn't have to fucking deal with any mortgage loan companies or any of that shit. I got my family to a safe area, and it's the house I grew up in. So I can't complain. The valley's probably going to wait. What my plan is eventually to actually buy the house so it's 100% in my name. And once my daughter's done with high school, which is going to be years from now, she's in 4th grade. Sell the house, get the fuck out of Illinois. Hopefully Texas is still a red state by then. Wow. It appears that people are interested in the fact that I'm live again. Holy fuck. The other thing is, you know, I had to take a break from YouTube. I don't even know if I'm fully back. I decided to go live on a whim. Don't even know if I'm going to keep this video uploaded once I'm done here. But I keep looking that way because one of our other drivers is also going to the same place as me in California, and we've kind of been hopscotching along. I got rolling before him this morning, and I don't know if he's rolled in here yet. But anyways, you know, I got way too busy here. A lot of what we do here is physical, packing our own freight, loading our own freight. Sometimes there's big projects where one of us will be in charge of going to a location and loading multiple trucks. Back in July, I spent a week down in Boca Raton, Florida, loading 20 fucking trucks out of one of our customers that was shutting a facility down. So, you know, I'm just too busy. I got too much with life going on to be hooking up GoPros and editing videos. Because by the end of the day, man, I'm fucking tired. And a lot of my time the last couple of years has been spent going to the gym or driving Mustangs. Like, I don't even do music that much anymore. My focus has been elsewhere. Yes and no. A lot of the truckers that I've seen, like the older heavy metal, like 80s, maybe early 90s. There's not a lot of us that listen to black and death metal. Oh, man. Truck is a fucking mess right now because of the Beagle. But I'm driving a Cascadia. It's an okay truck. Yeah, a lot of what I've been getting into the last 5-6 years is a lot of war metal and like no boundaries with the war metal either. So like I'll listen to things like fucking Der Stürmer, Tetragrammaton, Black Witchery, Intolitarian, fuck Antifa. This is one of my favorite. Like I threw this shirt on real quick, but I'm really saving it for when I'm in San Francisco because it says on the bottom here, cut the throat of your local Antifa parasite. Gotta love it. Sabaton, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, when I say war metal, I don't mean things like Sabaton or Manowar. I mean, like, borderline, like, fucking noise. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's a wall of sound. It's blast beats. It's really fast power chords on guitars, and it's really like deep vocals, almost like a mix of like black metal and grindcore, I guess is one way you could put it. Like if you want some good suggestions on if you want to get into the war metal that I'm into, look up Blasphemy or Revenge, Conqueror, Black Witchery, Tetragrammaton. If subject matter doesn't offend you, Der Stürmer, Intolitarian. Trying to think of some other good war metal bands. I've also been getting really into like RAC and Oi Punk. I'm not gonna go into what that is on YouTube because I'll get kicked right the fuck off. But I like what I like. If it's got good riffs, it's got good riffs. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. So, I know how to fucking swat the hornet's nest. What does everybody think of Israel and Hamas? Let's fucking kick that one down the road. Well, who the fuck knew that a channel that hasn't been active in 3 years was going to go live tonight? I didn't even know I was going to go live tonight. The furthest thing from my mind, and I was looking at comments on old videos, and I'm like, I'll go live. Fuck it. Well, see, on one hand, I would like to say it doesn't involve the USA, so who cares? But all of our tax dollars have gone to Ukraine. All of our tax dollars are going to Israel. And I'm going to put this out here right now. Fuck Israel. They are not our greatest ally. They are the world's greatest enemy, but that's a discussion for not on YouTube. I don't like Hamas either, but you know, when Israel sits there and swats the hornet's nest and then cries when they get stung, I don't know why anybody's surprised. And I fully agree with that. This country is very different from the last time I uploaded a video, isn't it? Our borders fucked up. Our finances are fucked up. Our gas and fuel prices are fucked up. Our economy's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. I make way more money now than I did 3 years ago. But every fucking 6 months, it feels like I'm making less and less and less. Even though, okay, yes, now I've got a house and all these bills to pay for, but even when I was local, I was lucky if I saw a 4-digit check, and I was still able to cover everything, my rent, my utilities, groceries, everything. And I would say the costs of a lot of things that I'm doing now are comparable to then, and I made way less money back then. And it just seems like they take and they take and they take, and everything fucking gets more and more expensive. One thing I like to tell people is back in like 2017-18, when I was over the road going back and forth from Chicago to Texas, I had the truck fridge and I had a plug-in Coleman cooler. $150 would fill both of those. And at the end of the week, I'd be throwing away food because I didn't eat it fast enough. Now, $150 barely fills that fucking truck fridge. And by the end of the week, I don't have any more food. It's just fucking ridiculous. We need some sort of change, and I really don't know if Trump is the guy. I don't like the way he just stood by and let states lock down their citizens for a year. I can't tell you how many times I got kicked out of establishments, almost arrested for refusing to put on a mask. I didn't take my vaccine. I'm still 100% unvaxxed here. And the joke is, unvaxxed sperm is going to be the new Bitcoin wealth. Maybe one day, boys, I'm finna be rich. Yeah, it's like looking back on some of my old videos and just seeing how different things were back then compared to now is just, it's wild to me. I only got 4 people in here now. There were, I think, up to 7. I think that means 3 people got pissed off that I said fuck Israel. I don't care. I haven't been active in 3 years. I'm not here to fucking please anybody. I hit my 1,000 subs and said, I'm out. Horsefly 22. I used to see you in my videos all the time. I don't know if you're still in here, but I still remember all the idiots from the past. Fucking Lil Dog, Dyke Stevens, Trucker's Coach, kind of a fucking idiot, if you ask me. I don't know. I still watch some trucking YouTubers, but a lot of the ones back from my day don't really do anything anymore. But they all come back to trucking, don't they? I was kind of hoping that some of those boys would see that I'm live and jump in here and try to start some shit, because I was bored. I was feeling feisty. But nobody's being feisty, so I guess we're just going to sit here and have a chat with some people. No, that's for sure. Like, let's see. Little guy is back in a truck, even though I think he's doing local work. This guy Trucks is back in a truck, and I just recently found that he's got a new channel, and he's already had like 100 jobs in the past year. I like some of his stuff. I think he's funny sometimes, but man, that guy, he likes to swat the hornet's nest, and then, like, I'm not saying everything that happens to him is deserved, but come on, man. If you're gonna talk shit, you're gonna get shit talked. In fact, one of my crowning achievements on this channel was pissing off Red Viking Trucker so much that he left like a fucking paragraph of shit talking on one of the videos I did about him, and I pinned it. You can find it. He told me I look like something about roadkill. He told me I look like roadkill. And what's funny is that's my nickname after I got ran over by a car back in 2016. Got ran over on a Saturday, was back in the truck on a Monday. Nothing was broken, nothing could be stitched up, circular wounds. So, fuck it, we'll get back in the truck on crutches. You know, I don't mind shit talking. I really don't. Because that's what men do. Men shit talk. What babies do is go after people's jobs and after people's families. So the people that used to do that and are still doing that, they're a bunch of fucking faggots. I don't mind shit talk. Horsefly used to talk shit to me. Every now and then he'd throw a jab. And it was fun. It was funny. I liked it. Because ball busting is, you know, us men, we have balls. And sometimes they have to be busted by your friends or by people in a live chat on YouTube. Women who say that they're men will never understand what ball busting is because they don't have any balls to get kicked. So they will never understand what ball busting is because they will never be men. Fucking tranny weirdos. And I think going by with, you know, what with me saying it's a very different world than I left the last time I left off on YouTube. Even truckers, like I can't stand a lot of truckers out here. The fucking the know-it-all super truckers and the fucking all the goddamn immigrants, whether they be the fucking Slavic idiots or the fucking Somalian idiots. Can't stand them. Can't fucking stand them. I'm about to be out here 10 years. So I guess I'm an angry old trucker by this point. Hey, you know what? If Harley, look, I don't like the sport bikes. I don't. And a lot of sport bike riders make me laugh with some of the things they wear and some of the things they do. But you know what? They got bigger balls than I do, because I'm not going 186 miles an hour on a motorcycle. Fuck that. Nope. 80 on my Sportster is just fine for me. I like Harleys. I like Indians. I do like some of the Japanese cruisers. The Honda Fury is a sick-looking bike. I just can't. I can't. You know, I like American stuff. I'm an American. Mustangs, Harleys, Indians. That's what I'm into. If I could get my fucking hands on a Victory, I would. I really like those Victory Vegas bikes. It's a shame. I understand why Polaris took over Indian, because Indian is the first American bike company. But god damn it, Victories were so beautiful and quality. Why did you let the brand die? Why not find a way to do both, Polaris? What the fuck? Now you can't buy brand new Victories. You gotta find used ones. And that sucks. Hey, you enjoy getting on a Busa. Not me. Nope. Maybe I'll ride it down the street, but I'm not tapping into a Hayabusa's full potential. Nope. Nope. Hell no. Like, I see videos of these guys. There's Ghost Rider out in Sweden. There's Jixerbra, who, man, look. You ride like that, eventually karma's gonna come knocking, alright? These guys are fucking cutting in and out of fucking traffic at well over 100 miles an hour on a motorcycle. You do you, but at that speed, you're not the only person that's gonna be taken out by your dumbass. Save it for the track. Holy shit, is that the other driver from my company rolling in here? Fucking no way. No, that's not him. I don't even know if he made it here. Whatever. Like, anyways, going back to motorcycles, like, I'm a very cautious rider. Like, I got an 87 Sportster, 883. It's not even a 1200. Slow as piss. Fun as hell, though. I've only ever gotten it up to like 85, and that was to get away from somebody who was tailgating me on a back road. It was fun as hell, but I can't like picture myself doing more than 100, 110 on a bike. Nope. Maybe if I was on something that had a lot smoother of a ride, like one of those like bigger Harleys, like a Lowrider ST, or like a Road King, but not on a fucking sporty. Nope. But goddamn, Pyro, there's a name I haven't seen in fucking years. Oh yeah, and that's something I discovered on my first day riding. Um, like I'm like most Harley riders, you look at them and they're making the Harley face, and I probably look like the happiest dipshit on a Harley there ever was. Just riding around like, yeah, this is awesome. Big smile on my face. Couldn't turn that frown upside down until I fell later that day. But I still got up, back up, and rode the bitch until I discovered that oh yeah, my foot peg's loose because I broke my sprocket cover. Yeah. No, I love my motorcycle, and it sucks that I live in a place where I'm not going to be able to ride it much for the next few months. Shouldn't have gotten into it so late in the season, but oh well. I almost hit a deer the other morning. Let's see. I had stayed up all night because I had a toothache that every time I laid down it got worse. It only got better if I stood up. So naturally I didn't sleep. And it was like 30 degrees out that morning. I had to go to work. And I figured, well, I'll take the bike. 30-degree ice cold wind, that ought to wake me right up. And it did a little bit. So I'm going down this dark back road to get to work. And I'm doing like 60, 70 because I'm running a little bit late because I was dog shit tired. And I see something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I get closer and my dinky little headlight lights up its eyes. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a deer. So I panicked. Hit the rear brake, grabbed the front brake, downshifted real quick to third because it's a 4-speed. Dipped off to the right side of the road, hoping in my head, don't do what deer do. Deer always just run right in front of you. Please don't. Accepting the fact that I was probably about to die, and he ran the other way. But I tell you what, I was very awake after that. Wide awake. The adrenaline rush was insane. I'm not in Chicago anymore. I'm not going to say where I am, but it's still Illinois. I had an offer I couldn't refuse on a house. So, unfortunately, Texas is going to have to wait for a very long time. Oh, yeah. See, I laid the bike down 2 times in a row that day. One, leaving the stop sign because of the wet pavement. Got back up and rode it to the store that I was tailing my wife to because she was in the car. And turning into the store, I panicked, stupidly grabbed the front brake while I was turning the bike and right over the handlebars. Yeah. So I've got 2 rear turn signal lenses to replace. The sprocket cover's fixed. And then I dumped it one more time leaving my driveway. Once again, stupidly, left the driveway too fast. I've got a pretty big, divot at the end of my driveway. Hit that, caused my handlebars to turn, and my hand grabbed the front brake and then whiskey throttled it. And now I've got a fucking loose mirror on the left side. Rookie shit. No, I will never live in New York. I would rather vote for Biden's second term as president than live in New York, if that says anything. Let me go get my boy one more time. All right, Bubba. Say hello to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube. This is Frank. Frank's my homie. Frank was sleeping. He likes to sleep, and I was probably pissed. You're riding dirty. I'm riding dirty too until my plan is to actually go get the license in spring, but I don't have anybody to ride with. My dad was supposed to teach me how to ride, but he moved to Vegas, so kind of left to my own devices, and I figure mid to late spring I'll go take the test. Yes, Harley is a fucking money pit. I got a good deal on the bike. I only paid $1,800 for it. It's an '87 Sportster. But I was out riding one day, and going back to, not having the bike license, there was a cop, and so I'm trying to play it cool, and I go to shift my bike, and something's not there. I look down, my shifter foot peg had rattled right off, good old Harley rattling itself apart. And I had to heel shift it the rest of the way home. Now, I've got 2 motorcycle shops in my area. I've got a small mom and pop, and then I've got Harley. Well, the small mom and pop could get the part, but they didn't have it in stock. And it was only going to be $10. But I wanted to ride. So I went up to Harley to see if they had the part. Naturally, they didn't have the OEM part in stock, which I guess I can't fault them for. It's a bike that's almost fucking 40 years old. But they did have custom shifter foot pegs in stock that would fit my bike. And we're talking about a part that's only this big. Little rubber piece with some metal in there. $45 fucking dollars. And the shop manager must have seen the look on my face, because he piped in and told this guy, hey, give him a discount. So $38 fucking dollars later, I have a brand new custom shifter foot peg that I slathered the fuck with Loctite, because I'll be damned if I'm losing a fucking nearly $50 foot peg somewhere on the road. And then I later that week, the next week I should say, the OEM part at the mom and pop shop came in, so I went and I grabbed that too, just so I have an extra. What I think my next bike, what I'd really like to get my hands on, there's a couple that I've been eyeing. I really like the Iron 883s, but I would like something with more power. So there's also the Indian Scout bobbers. I love the bobber look. Or I'll keep the Sportster for, bobbing around town on, but I do like the Lowrider STs, all blacked out. That is a fucking badass looking bike. Yeah, I've noticed that. I was looking at prices for parts at the Harley store while I was waiting on the paperwork for my bike, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Even their clothing, like a t-shirt. A t-shirt at most places, what, 20, 25 bucks? Not at Harley. We're talking $35, $40, son. $35, $40 for a fucking t-shirt. Can you believe that, Frank? Yeah, you probably could believe it, because you've heard Daddy bitch enough about it. What do you ride, Pyro? And yeah, like the Iron 883s, like mid 2010s or older. I just like stripped down bikes. Is it bath time? It's apparently bath time over here. Sometimes when we're laying in bed, he will actually hold my head down and lick my scalp, and he will not let me up. Apparently it's a beagle thing. Yeah, it's a beagle thing. You my best friend. Oh, I love my boy. I love my boy. Yeah, and the thing is, at least the Harley guys at my Harley dealership know that their parts are expensive, and I can tell they feel a little bit bad doing that to somebody. But corporate fucking rules are corporate fucking rules, right? Can't let everything go for fucking half off. But I've learned my lesson, but I really wanted to ride, right? I really wanted to ride, and so I needed the shifter foot peg. So I was kind of damned if I did and damned if I didn't. But any customization that I do to this 87, it's going to be bought online. I'm not buying fucking Harley parts. And the funny thing is, my salesman and I started talking about music because I forget what shirt I was wearing. It was I got another shirt that says Smash Communism on it, and he was like, that's a badass shirt. And so we started talking. Turns out he's into black metal too, and he asked me if I'd ever been to Steelfest out in Finland. I'm like, no, unfortunately. But I know somebody who played in a band that played Steelfest once or twice. He goes, oh yeah, who? And so I mentioned it, and he's like, I fucking know that guy. How the hell is he doing? And so yeah, my salesman didn't fucking Jew me. He actually knocked, it was like $1,500 off the asking price. Didn't charge me for the prep fee that all fucking bike dealerships charge you. Didn't charge me delivery. There's a bunch of other stuff he didn't charge me for. So, like, if Harley ever found out about that, I'm sure he would be fucking fired. Because that man... Oh, you got a toy? You got your Dunkin' cup. Come on. His goal was getting me on my first bike, and he tried to, because I financed it, because what had happened was what happened was I got a check from an insurance company because some stupid fucking bitch backed into my GT, and she tried to run, and I don't know what in her right mind thought her fucking bullshit Nissan Rogue was going to outrun a Mustang GT. She failed, and because this happened at a Popeyes, I had security footage. I marched my happy ass in there and said, let me see your cameras. And so I got a check. I used that check for a down payment because the dent on the GT is literally that big, and it can be pulled out with a fucking suction cup. It was principle. Had she got out and said, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, she might not have gotten yelled at. She might not have had people around that were concerned for her safety. And she might not have potentially just gotten dropped by her insurance company. But I digress. So he tried to get me approved for some newer bikes, and it just couldn't work. So he got me approved for the 87, dropped $1,500 off the asking price, dropped the delivery fee, dropped the fucking prep fee, all that shit. And so he definitely did not follow Harley's protocol of fucking you in the ass. No, I am not voting for Biden. Yeah, see, maybe that's what I'll do for my next bike. I'll actually save up the money and try to find someone that's selling it because his wife told him to, or selling it because he's scared of it, or selling it because he had a midlife crisis and thought he wanted it and he really just doesn't ride it. You know, because my goal is to have more than one bike, right? I need a bike for going around town. That could be the Sporty. And then I'd love a bike so I can ride out to Vegas to see my dad, and him and I can go on rides, because he's got I think he's got a Road King. I don't remember what he's got exactly. He's got a full dress. Ride out to Sturgis, ride out to fucking Daytona, because I do have some friends that are thinking about getting bikes. I do have a friend that has an '06 Sportster that I almost bought, but we couldn't get it running, so he's got it at the shop right now. And he was supposed to help me learn to ride, but, you know, the bike wouldn't start, so, you know, we couldn't get it started. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't expect to be on here having conversations. I thought I was going to be live for 10 minutes, no one would show up, and I'd go away and go to bed. Great, now my dog's up. I should have let your ass sleep, bro. Come on. No, dude, you were just out. We're not going out. It's cold out there. I want something with more power eventually. I was even thinking about maybe even getting the pariah of Harley-Davidson motorcycles and just saying fuck everybody and getting a V-Rod. You know what? I like them. Not even gonna lie. I like the V-Rods. Terrifying bikes, but I like them. Well, hey, you know what? I don't know if you've ever watched, there's a guy on YouTube that I used to watch until I realized he was a giant fucking idiot. Yami Noob. He interviewed a guy whose starter bike was a fucking Hayabusa. And he still rides Hayabusas. I know. I don't think I'll ever get on one of those. Yeah, imagine that. You're fucking... I think the guy was like 16, and he saved up all summer for it or something like that when he started on a fucking Busa. That's nuts. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, my wife's nephew, he got a Ninja for his first bike, but it's the Ninja 300, I think. So not terribly powerful, but he rides like a fucking idiot, and I'm worried about him, especially because he wants to get something more powerful. But, you know, he's been riding now for a year or two. And I don't know. Because I do know that Ninja 300 is probably a lot faster than my 87 Sportster 883. Because even though technically, yeah, I think my engine's bigger, it's a Harley. It's an old Harley. So it's not fucking doing what a fucking Ninja can do. Now I think the boy's looking at a fucking Ducati. But you know what? If he's got the experience, but god damn it, like when he tells me about his rides, it's like, bro, you gotta chill, man, or they're gonna be fucking scraping you. Alright, well, y'all, it's been fun. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to get off of here and go to bed. It's been fun chatting with some familiar faces, and who knows, maybe I won't make an appearance for another 3 years. Maybe I'll make an appearance in 3 days. Who knows? But for now,